We've seen Nicole, Arnie and Rihanna. We've watched TV shows and virtual reality movies, and we've been frisked by security within an inch of our lives. The Cannes Film Festival is wrapping up, and I'm joined by our favourite critics, Lisa Nesselson and The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Eve.
What was your favourite film this year?
My favorite film, Gracious. Well, there's one more to go, so it's hard to say, but I still have a soft spot for Michel Hazanavicius's Le Redoutable, or Redoubtable, which is 1 year in the life of Jean-Luc Godard.
Je suis sûr que tu demandes à un acteur de dire que les acteurs sont cons, il le fait.
Peter?
That's a very, very difficult question for me to answer. I would say it's between 120 beats a minute by Robin Campillo.
Tu te rends compte que je t'ai jamais demandé ce que tu faisais dans la vie? À moins de ma vie, je suis ses repos, c'est tout.
And probably nudging ahead by a nose is Andrei Zvyagintsev Loveless, which I thought was absolutely terrifying and brilliant and unsettling and all those things that you want.
Agreed, I love that one.
Телефон у него не отвечает, он тебе не звонил?
Нет.
Господи.
What's the most crazy and memorable moment from this year's Cannes Film Festival?
I don't know whether it counts as a crazy memorable moment because it was not something, strictly speaking, to do with a film. It was when I was at the Cannes Dîner and naturally disapproving of the selfie culture, as we all do. I nevertheless managed to find myself in a selfie with Benicio del Toro and Oliver Stone, like the new cast of some remake of The Three Stooges. And so it was a very surreal and very Cannes moment.
Have we got that photo?
I do indeed.
Will you send it to me?
I certainly will. It's up on my... What do you mean, send it to you? It's up on my Twitter feed and my Instagram feed and everything.
Lisa, most memorable moment?
Most memorable moment would definitely have to be the official evening in honor of the 70th anniversary of this event. They called back as many living Palme d'Or winners as they could get their hands on, and a lot of people who you just kept going, there's, I can't believe, and it was very touching. And they did a montage of films that caused scandals over the years, and a snippet of all movies that have won the Palme. There were sometimes ties, and I was counting, and I realized I've only not seen 12, 15 of them, so I was feeling quite
very good.
accomplished.
You've got me.
Yeah.
You've got me.
Nicole Kidman had 4 entries in this year's festival. Was it a good comeback?
Did she go somewhere?
Well, some people have been saying that she kind of has had a bit of a sort of dip. I'm not sure. I thought she did really well. Interestingly, she was paired with Colin Farrell in 2 of those movies. There's interesting kind of chemistry between the 2 of them. I thoroughly enjoyed The Beguiled, where she played the headmistress of all the outrageous things, a ladies' cemetery in the gallant South during the Civil War, the American Civil War. And I did enjoy her weird, dysfunctional performance in a weird, dysfunctional film, The Killing of a Sacred Deer by Yorgos Lanthimos. This was again playing opposite a very bearded Colin Farrell.
Did you go to the funeral?
I did go, yes.
Why didn't I go with you?
I think I told you about it, but you were busy or something.
I think she's got a certain something. She has that glacial hauteur, which, when it's properly used, can really count for something. She can really punch above her weight and at her weight in any movie, I think.
I think she's phenomenally versatile, and for the 3rd time in the last 5 years, I have come this close to bumping into her, and you kind of look up and up and up and up and go, oh, that's Nicole Kidman, and we almost just grazed each other. But I did enjoy her 3 performances I saw, yeah.
Okay, and what's the biggest disappointment at this year's festival?
The fact that getting in and out of buildings or walking down the street has come to resemble all the joys of checking in for a flight 3 hours ahead of time at a major metropolitan airport. Of course, I have no doubt that security is a wonderful and necessary thing, but it's very tiring.
And for you, Peter, something that disappointed you, a film?
Well, I certainly should just want to quickly give a copy of that to what Lisa says, and I should say that Thierry Frémaux, the director of the festival, gave a very affecting, a very decent speech about Manchester from the stage of the Palais and asked for a minute's silence, and I thought that was a very decent thing to do. In terms of movies, the most disappointed, I have to say, were Todd Haynes' Wonderstruck. And I love Todd Haynes. I think he's a great, great director, but I found this movie very sucrose, a very YA movie, and I thought he was kind of going through the motions, and I really was disappointed.
And so has the 70th Cannes Film Festival had a bumper crop?
It's had a very good crop. We came to this festival with our hopes sky high, stratospherically high, Some of my colleagues have professed themselves to be a little bit disappointed. I haven't. I've been going around like Pollyanna, wide-eyed, saying how great it all is. I loved Okja, the children's story about the giant hippo-sized pig who's taken like King Kong to New York. I thought that was terrific. I absolutely loved it.
I took nature and science and I synthesized.
I loved Michael Haneke's film. Other people have been saying it's the same old stuff from him, but I think, yeah, it's the same old stuff, but what good stuff it is. I thought it was terrifically well-directed, beautifully, crisply shot, superbly lit. The cinema, it's razor sharp. I loved it.
Installe-toi.
Je suis désolé, c'est un petit peu improvisé, mais on va y arriver, d'accord?
C'est ok, papa.
Bon.
Well, the coveted prize at the Cannes Film Festival is the Palme d'Or. Let's find out about the special award in this report from Olivia Salazar-Winspear.
In Cannes, you're surrounded by these famous little leaves. Palms are everywhere. But where did this prestigious symbol come from?
I don't really know.
I must have read it somewhere, but I don't remember now.
Would it be a reference to Cannes itself, the fact that they have palm trees here? I'm clutching at straws.
Surely something to do with palm trees. There must be something else behind it.
Taking its inspiration from the palm trees of the French Riviera, it also features on the town's coat of arms. The motto reads in Latin, Praemium Palma Victory, or to the victor goes the palm. The Palme d'Or started being awarded in 1955. Before that, winners went home with a certificate and a piece of art.
The current version of the Palme d'Or was redesigned by Caroline Schauffoller in 1998 for the Swiss jewellers Chopard. They've been making the prize for 20 years now.
Hi, Celine. Tell me, the Palme d'Or involves gold. I think it's 118 grams of gold. But this year, there's something special as well.
Yes. It's not like traditional gold, it's ethical gold since 2014. And this year, for the 70th anniversary of the festival, our co-president, she decided to offer the festival a unique Palme d'Or. So she set a little stars of diamonds on the Palme d'Or. So it's set with 167 diamonds on the different leaves. So a bit randomly, like if stars have fallen from the sky.
So how long does it take to make a Palme d'Or?
It takes about 1 month. It's made in Geneva in our high jewelry workshop. And there's about 10 different people involved in the making for all the different process.
Every year, Chopard makes 2 of these trophies just in case of a tie. Now that it's perfectly polished and ready, all that remains to do is decide who gets it.
We're here with the critics Lisa Nesselson and The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw, and the Palme d'Or goes to...
Well, I wouldn't want to be on the jury this year, but my best guess for now is maybe the Russian film Loveless.
I have to back that up. That is for me, that's a will win, should win scenario. Loveless by Andrei Zvagintsev. I think it's his year. Maybe he should have got it for Leviathan a couple of years ago, but I think this is going to be a big year for Mother Russia.
And we'll have the results for you on Sunday evening. Join us then for the Cannes Film Festival finale.